Well, before the deal of Declan Reiss reached this level, where Arsenal and West Ham are still negotiating onto the payment structure of the £100 million, we were told that Arsenal were willing to make Declan Reiss their expensive weekly paid player for £300,000 a week. And guess what? A credible source from the Daily Mail has gone ahead to refute those claims, and obviously they've gone ahead and reviewed us something that is really more concrete and accurate as far as this deal is concerned. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where you're watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. We are going to bring you the contract details of Declan Reiss that have gone ahead to be leaked. And there is another huge story coming in from a 90-minute football. It's all about is it Ryan? I think it's Ryan Taylor. It's all about Nketiah up for sale. Shocking story coming in from Nketiah. Sorry, coming in from Ryan Taylor Sport, and Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to really follow up with something that we need to go ahead and obviously relate to see whether these two have gone ahead to have something in unison that can be really related to the departure of Nketiah out of Arsenal. And lastly, Reiss Nelson update, contract situation has also been really given to us by a credible source. So smash the like button close to 300 times, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as yesterday we hit 15,000 subscribers. And congratulations to everyone who has gone ahead to see us hitting 15,000 subscribers. From 1 subscriber, 1,000, 10,000, and here we are at 15,000 subscribers. And before the 31st of July, let's make sure we hit 20,000. That is it. It's possible, guys. Let's push to that level, and we have to first hit 16,000 subscribers, and then we continue hitting the milestone as proposed. Now, Juma Karim to the Muslim friends and the Christians. May the Lord bless you abundantly, and obviously offer you with what you guys deserve. Now, let's start it off with Sammy Mikbo, as he's been telling us the following about Declan Reiss. Now, formally agreeing personal terms will not be an issue with Declan Reiss to sign a long-term contract worth at least £250,000 a week. Arsenal was always Reiss's preferred destination, and he will now be granted his wish of joining the club. Now, we are talking about the amount of money Declan Reiss is going to be earning weekly. Remember, the fee being talked about before was £300,000, and we know that the most expensive player, or the most highly paid player at Arsenal weekly, is Bukayo Saka. He earns £289,000 a week, almost £290,000 a week. And Declan Reiss coming in through to earn £300,000 a week would have been the highest paid player at Arsenal in the coming season. But we've been told by Samikbo that no, he's going to be earning £250,000 a week, and that puts him into the third spot of the highly paid player at Arsenal, with Bukayo Saka coming first with close to £290,000 a week. Gabriel Jesus coming second, earning £265,000 a week. Then there comes Declan Reiss with £250,000 a week. Obviously, Kai Havertz comes fourth, and obviously Thomas Partey comes fifth. And I think we are waiting to see how much William Saliba is going to be paid, because for him, he wants close to £200,000 a week. And with the deal agreed, just pending his signing as he returns from the holidays, or the preseason holidays, then we'll know what amount of money has been given to William Saliba, because he let down that contract that really called in for him to be paid a lot of money. Remember, Declan Reiss at West Ham, sorry about that, was offered a contract worth £200,000 a week, and he really shunned it. He shunned it in the name of preparing himself for a move to Arsenal. By the time it was for Chelsea, but right now it looks like Arsenal are the team that have gone ahead to win the race of Declan Reiss. And David Sullivan, the chairman of West Ham, after winning the UEFA Conference League, he came out and told the media that Declan Reiss had played his last game and he wanted to move onto the other big stage. Why did he want to move on the other big stage? He had really sacrificed close to 18 million pounds. 1810, because if at all you're earning 200,000 pounds a week and you multiply it by 52 weeks, that is close to a month. That is every month. That means you are earning close to £1 million. So close to 18 million pounds that Declan Reiss let go for the previous 1.5 months when he rejected that contract. And obviously Arsenal have gone ahead to offer him the amount of money that suits him for starters, and that is something great for him, because you need to manage the wage bill of the club, because Arsenal is going in the Champions League and the wage bill of other players are going to really escalate. But the beauty is that most players' contracts are just going to get improved. Like for Gabriel Magalhaes was improved to 130,000 pounds a week. Martinelli to 189 pounds a week, 189,000 pounds a week. Bukayo Saka, he's earning 289,000 pounds a week. Gabriel Jesus, I don't know whether he came in through on that salary when Arsenal is not playing in the Champions League, and if at all that's the case, if he's playing the Champions League, then money has to multiply a little bit. So it's good that Saliba is going to really start his new contract when Arsenal is playing the Champions League. So I think it's going to affect them a lot. But the players they're bringing in are going to earn a lot of money. Like Julian Timber, it's being said that's going to earn 130,000 pounds a week. So it shows you that they're into that ilk of really paying lots of money. But the beauty is they're getting in money from Adidas, more money, having qualified for the Champions League, meaning that they are going to really add close to 40 or 50 million pounds on their income coming in from the kit sponsorship deals. You know, the shirt sponsor, that is Emirates, is going to add them more money, because money is always huge when you qualify for the Champions League, because you're appearing at the big stage and representing the team there. Then Premier League money coming in through. So they're making lots of money and they're still trying to balance up everything. But for his deal of Declan Reiss, it's still sterling, because Arsenal and West Ham are really into closed door meetings to see to it that they come to a compromise on how they really rectify the idea of the payment structure. Arsenal putting up 4 years payment plan. West Ham want 18 months only to see to it that they greenlight this deal as we go. So that's what's happening about Declan Reiss. But Arsenal have gone ahead to give him a mammoth or a gigantic salary of 250,000 pounds a week, meaning that that deal is going to be worth how much? Let's multiply here and see. My calculator, where are you, Mr. Calculator? 250, right? 123 times 52 weeks. That means it's going to be earning 13 million pounds per year. That is Declan Reiss for you, and that is something great that you would want to hear, and obviously have it into your ears, just swinging into the beautiful side where you believe everything is going to go on and really happen the way you want it to go, that side. Now we have a story coming in from Ryan, right? Taylor Sports, and he works for the Daily Express, talking about the potential sale of Nketiah. Potential sale of Nketiah that's going to hate to shock very many people here, and me, I'm a little bit shocked, because it looks like he's a player that Arteta really likes a lot, but never say never to what happens on what player on any day. I'm one of those people that have always gone ahead to really talk of this deal here a lot, that maybe Arsenal just wanted not to lose money for Nketiah and obviously keep him for one season, obviously sell him, because Balogun coming in through and Kai Havertz coming in through, obviously it would cause such stories to be put out into the media. And guess what? Ryan Taylor Sport has the following to say about Nketiah. He says, I think Arsenal probably would be open to selling him if they received a sizable proposal, in which case it probably would offer Balogun the chance to stay. He scored 21 goals on loan in France last season and has made his desires clear that he wants a chance. So here we come in with a question. Can Mikel Arteta let Nketiah go and keep Balogun? That is it. I don't see Balogun having that patience like Eddie Nketiah really had on the bench until when Gabriel Jesus got an injury and he came in through and obviously took his chance. So I think the Premier League is really a very difficult league. I understand Balogun has been playing in the Premier League before, Championship, but to come out and obviously score those goals will be a very huge hurdle ahead of his career at Arsenal. So to me, it leaves me in a very huge question mark of what number of strikers does Mikel Arteta want. If I told Mikel Arteta wants 3 strikers, then Nketiah will stay. If at all he believes that he wants 2 and feels like Balogun is one of those that has gone ahead to fire all cylinders in the preseason, then Eddie Nketiah will be really forced out of Arsenal, and he might even keep him this season and obviously sell him next season because he signed a very long-term contract. 5 years. 5 years is what this Englishman signed for at Arsenal. So I really understand the situation in which Brian Taylor Sport is really looking this story at, or the angle at which he's looking this story at. But you'll understand that Mikel Arteta loves Eddie Nketiah, and he's a person who won't push in to really go ahead and obviously complain of playing minutes. You understand? So yet Balogun, with his big ego, he has said he wants to go on and play. That's why you've seen it that stories have been out on several occasions that Balogun is up for sale and Arsenal want £50 million. At first, they indicated £35 million, and later the story that followed up was £50 million. But for Eddie Nketiah, this is the first story I've seen linking him out of Arsenal, if at all opportunities coming in through. And Fabrizio Romano had the following to say about this story of Eddie Nketiah being up for sale at Arsenal. Fabrizio said, "I'm honestly not convinced about reports that Eddie Nketiah could be sold this summer. He signed a new deal last year. He's always been highly rated at Arsenal. For sure, there are many clubs who have been tracking him for a long time, but nothing is concrete." So Fabrizio is telling us that there is nothing concrete when it comes to the take or to the sale of Eddie Nketiah, as very many people are really trying to put them up that Arsenal can welcome these bids. But that leaves us with lots of questions as far as the future of Balogun and Eddie Nketiah is concerned, because the coming in of Kai Havertz obviously changes the tide. That is it. It totally changes the tide, as Arsenal always come in through and obviously maybe sometimes look at Kai Havertz as a centre forward, and it depends on what Mikel Arteta signed Kai Havertz for. That is it. So let's wait and see how Arsenal is going to go ahead and obviously continue in this summer and see what plans they have for Eddie Nketiah. But for Eddie Nketiah, he's trying to prepare for the preseason, and we're having this. That is the man Eddie Nketiah trying to put in the work when he's still in the preseason, to see to it that when he returns at Arsenal, he's really going to be so much ready, to see to it that he impresses Mikel Arteta, as Balogun is coming in through. And the good situation that every manager would like to find himself in is to see to it that Balogun comes in through and hits the ground running, scores like 6-7 goals in the preseason, and obviously he tells Mikel Arteta, "I've put in the goals, I've put in the shift, I've put in the work. Now, am I into your plans or not?" That's it. And the good thing is that he's a hot asset that very many teams are interested in signing. That is Balogun. So wait and see how the preseason is going to go for Arsenal. But they start in Nuremberg, Germany, then they fly to America, and then they return to the Emirates, and they play a midweek game as they prepare for the Charity Shield or Community Shield on the 5th of August. That is Arsenal for you. And lastly, in this episode, we are closing it with the Reiss Nelson story coming in from the Ryan Taylor Sport. Okay, obviously telling us that Arsenal have an agreement in place with Reiss Nelson on a 4-year contract with the option of a further year. Nelson is currently in Tenerife, but the contract extension should be confirmed within the next week, meaning that Reiss Nelson and William Saliba are all in the same sphere, that they are going to confirm their contracts and put pen to paper to them when they return from their preseason. And the beauty is that is next week. That is next week. Mikel Arteta is arriving from his holidays. Remember, he was last at Emirates on the 28th of June, and obviously has had close to a month off. And on Monday, he's going to report to duty, and he would love to see these players of Arsenal coming in through to do the needful. He's going to report, but some will start arriving around 5th and obviously get the job over the line. So as it stands, these two are going to put pen to paper on their contracts, and I think it's a very good gesture put up by Arsenal and a very good business gesture, because for Reiss Nelson, right now, if Arteta doesn't put his pen on paper, very many teams were interested in him, and he's going to go out on a free, and his contract is expiring today. So if he puts pen to paper, even if you are to sell him next season, you can get close to £30 million from him. For William Saliba, if he doesn't, if at all he never gave Arsenal green light on the new contract they offer to him, that is very improved, that met his desires as far as the weekly wages are concerned, Arsenal would have found themselves selling him on a cheap like £50 million. Yet, if at all you tie him on a longer contract, Saliba will be worth £150 million. That's it, because he has gone ahead to prove that, has gone ahead to go ahead and do it game in, game out. Look at Vardio. Vardio is going in for £86 million, and I think Saliba is really another one that can go in for that amount of money or more. So your thoughts onto Declan Reiss contract details leak? That is the self-sufficient terms of of Declan Reiss. Do you think he's worth £250,000 a week? And obviously, what do you make about Nketiah? That Arsenal might sell him. That's it. And lastly, Reiss Nelson, ready to put pen to paper as soon as return from his holidays. I sign out for now. See you later. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Juma Karim. Ciao, ciao.